Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to today's live session where I will be training you on job search. So jobs, careers, and recruitment training. That is what we have dedicated this session for. We will be going on, I can see how many minutes, yeah? We will start officially the training in the next 9 minutes, but this time is to welcome you to join me and have everybody and anybody that you know will get value from this session. Share this with them. Tell them we are live. Let them join us. If you need to go get a cup of or a glass of water or a drink, go do that. Get a notebook, get a pen, so that you can be settled in the next 9 minutes at exactly 2:30 East African time. We will officially get started. So as we start off, I would want to know in the chat, where are you joining us from? Are you ready for this session? I already saw we had Bismarck Nyame saying, yeah, I can't wait. And you are definitely ready for the session. Let me know in the chat, where are you joining us from? Are you ready for this session? Share it around. Let me also go in the chat, get more people and tell them that we are live. They can be able to join us. Where is this? Oh, more people coming in. Thank you very much. I can see Maureen, you're there. You're saying you're ready. Get your notebook, get your pen. And today's session is going to be very, very exciting. A lot of learning taking place here. You're joining us from Eldoret. I really appreciate that. I want to go to the several groups that I'm in, especially on WhatsApp, and tell them, yes, we are now live. We are live. Where is the group? So as I do that, allow me to share this. Oh, more and more people coming in. Daniel wrote in Turkana. And by the way, you were with us on, was it Wednesday, when we had Thursday, the goal setting workshop. I really appreciate Daniel for your support. I know we have people on LinkedIn. I cannot be able to see the comments on LinkedIn, but let me try and get them here. Okay. Oh, some echo there. So that, yeah. One of you coming in. So as we do that, let me do this. Let me play you something for you to get to understand what we are in for. Yes. Artificial intelligence, AI, is transforming the world of work in unprecedented ways. Tools like ChatGPT are doing tasks from writing reports all the way to answering customers' questions. According to a report done by Accenture, they reported that 40% of the current working hours are going to be replaced by AI through automation. However, not all jobs are made the same. And here are the top 7 jobs or roles that I see that will be replaced by AI. And at the end, I'm going to give you some opportunity if you are among the people who are affected by this AI change. How do you reinvent yourself and stay relevant in today's marketplace? It is not all gloomy and dull and the world is going to end. As we know, it's going to change, yes, but you can take some action and change. So watch this video up to the end. And so without further ado, let's get started. Job number 1, administrative and clerical roles. Now, these roles mainly involve report writing, taking notes, proofreading, managing some spreadsheets, and this can easily be done by ChatGPT because some of these roles do not necessarily involve human interactions and emotional intelligence. So a machine can be able to do it, and automating these processes will mean people who are in admin and clerical roles are most likely to be replaced by AI. Job role number 2, that is customer service representatives. As you know, ChatGPT can be able to answer questions from customers, give more information, and even handle complaints more effectively because there is no emotion and they will just give the facts as it is. Though sometimes it can be a disadvantage. Sometimes if you are a customer service representative, you want to be able to empathize with the customer. However, here they are able to provide the answers and give the right solutions or handle this complaint. Actually, there was a research that was done, and Google found out that ChatGPT can easily get an entry-level job of a coder if it interviews in a company, because it has a very, very intelligent way of answering questions. Job role number 3, sales and marketing professionals. Now, ChatGPT can be able to write very engaging and persuasive advertising, email marketing campaigns, social media posts, and at the same time, analyze current market trends and optimize the campaign to fit to this data that they're collecting and the company strategy. As a matter of fact, employees at Amazon, they tested ChatGPT and they found it to be very strong in terms of answering queries in terms of the company or the corporate strategy. That is the power of AI. Job number 4, journalists and writers. ChatGPT can be able to write articles in a wide range of topics, and also it can write in different styles, may it be news, business, blog posts, reports, and they can do it very accurately. As a matter of fact, it has been said that ChatGPT has been used to write books, current books, maybe children books, and even students are using it to cheat as they write their essay for their exams. Job number 5, translators and interpreters. ChatGPT can easily translate text from one language to another, and on the other hand, it can actually handle idioms, slang, and cultural references, which certain maybe translating software might not be able to do. Job role number 6 that can be replaced by AI or ChatGPT, and that is lawyers and legal professionals. Did you know ChatGPT can do legal research, document review, drafting contracts, and litigation support? And on top of that, it can actually provide legal advice based on relevant laws and precedences, and it can actually argue a case in court based on logic and rhetoric. However, we have had some cases where sometimes AI would generate its own cases or things that are not true, which is a disadvantage, but you can still use it to beef up your job in that area, and it can do tons and tons of legal work. Currently, I can just ask it any legal question and it will provide me, rather than going to a lawyer to get the same information. Job role number 7, financial analysts and accountants. ChatGPT can actually perform very complex calculation, do data analysis, financial focusing, and it can be able to provide insights and recommendation. On the other hand, it can be able to handle tax preparation, audit, focusing, and budgeting. So accountants and financial analysts are going to become less, because most of the tasks or the jobs that they do are going to be automated using different AI tools, even including ChatGPT. Now, what do you do if you find that your profession, your role is among the... Ladies and gentlemen, welcome. That was just a short clip showing you what is possible in the future, or even currently, as ChatGPT and AI is taking over. I want to welcome you to this training. We will be starting and taking off in the next 1 minute when it is exactly 2:30 East African time. But in the meantime, allow me to appreciate each one of you who has joined us, and I want to say thank you very much. I can see a few of us, Eunice joining us in Nairobi. There is Naomi Mwende, welcome very much. I can see Jeffrey saying he's following all the way in Gong. I really appreciate that. So let me know in the chat where you're joining us from. I'll be happy to see you and pulling your name here. I can see Kevin in Kampala, Daniel in Turukana. I have seen also Maureen Senguer. Hopefully I pronounced it correctly, in Eldoret. I really appreciate that. And the rest of us, there's somebody I who said yes, they are ready. That is Nat. Thank you very much. Can you share this? Let everybody that you know that will get value out of this session. Tell them to join. And if you're now settled in, you have your water, you have your notebook, we can be able to get started. Yeah. Are you ready? Are you ready? If you're ready, let me know in the chat. And apologies for those people who are on LinkedIn. I am not able to pull all the comments from LinkedIn. So I want just to say I can see Raymond Corelio there. There is Langat. There is Gertrude Alama. Yes. Let me try get see a bit more names here from LinkedIn. So there is Sazad Hosea Elisha Kibutai. Thank you very much for joining us on LinkedIn. Francis Mbogo, I have seen you joining us in Westlands. There's Jeffrey, there's John joining us in Juja, Kiambu County. There's someone in South Africa that is Londesi. Okay, I'm not able to pronounce it, but thank you, everyone. You're there. I can see you, and I guess it is time. Oh, more people coming in. It's easier for you to join me actually on YouTube. That is the place where you'll get most of things that I post. Momo, Judith, thank you joining us from Machakos. Joshua in Machakos. Okay, Machakos have decided to come. There's someone in Lagos or Lola. Thank you. Thank you. Tabitha, I can see you on LinkedIn. At least some from LinkedIn are coming in. Thank you very much. There's okay, and more people. So allow me for us to get started. That's okay. And yes, so let me pull this in so that you can be able to see. And I want to say welcome to this session where we'll be talking about jobs, careers, and recruitment. This is a training that is going to give you some insights on how you're going to approach job search in this coming year and even in the future. And I'll be updating you on what has changed and what has maybe is currently working at the moment. Just to introduce myself, my name is Daniel Mutuku. I am the founder of CareerPoint Solutions, and over the last 12 years, I've been privileged to work in recruitment, serving as a career advisor and also as a career coach. In addition to that, I am a digital marketer certified by Google. I am a member of LYP, the League of Young Professionals, among other groups that I am a member of. Just to tell you that you are in the right place, and I am an expert in this field, and I can be able to give you some insight that probably you never thought about. I am also an author of several books, and actually these books are out there for free. If you're starting the year and you want to start it well, get this book for free. Conquer the Year Ahead. Make the next 12 months your best year ever. It starts by how you plan it. It's how you plan the year and actually taking action to it. Then there's this other book, The Ultimate Cover Letter Guide, 101 sample cover letters for all professionals. I will give you a link on how you can download this book. So don't really stress too much. You can be able to get the links. As towards the end of the presentation, I'll share the links. I'll show you how you can get them. I've also written more books. There's this one I did, actually these two I did last year, How to Quit Your Banking Job and Transition to NGOs and the UN Jobs. I found that many people who are in the banking space, they tend to feel that they are stuck there. How do they get to the NGO world? That's a book I wrote for you. And if you're there and you want to change your career, if you're feeling stuck where you're currently in, and you see that there's more for you out there, there's that book, Career Change, The Strategic Approach to Career Change. Another book that you can easily download for free. So just to show you, there's a lot of free content that I've already put out there that you can be able to take advantage. Too much about me. Let's focus on this company that I run called CareerPoint Solutions. Our mission is to make people more employable and to increase their earning potential. And that is why we do everything that we do is actually guided with this mission. That's why we are here live teaching you. I can assure you by the end of this session, which is going to take about, let's say 45 minutes, top 1 hour, because we will have a session for Q&A. I can assure you, you will leave this place more employable. You will know what you need to do to get employed in the next organization or the next job that you're going to get. You're going to increase your earning potential. I'll share some tips on that. And wherever you're at, just know that this is our mission. And if you want to align yourself with this mission, you want to be part of the people that we help, then you better get in touch with us. I'll share how we go about it. Yeah. Let me pause it also here and say that when we come to a training like this and you really want to succeed, this is the kind of steps that people follow as they try to gain some new knowledge or learn something new. Most of the time, you might find people who would be down there who say, I won't do it, I can't do it, it doesn't work. These job applications, I have graduated, I have applied for so many jobs, I can't get any of these jobs. They are giving up. But I would do it, yeah. It's something they can do, but they won't do it. Or they feel like, I can't do it, I can't really make it. It might be something really physical, or it just be the mental block. And we'll talk about mental, your mindset. If you already have the mindset, I can't do it, chances of you succeeding is next to zero. But when you change the mindset and say, I want to do it, and I want to believe most of you are in this level here. Yeah, the third step where you say, I want to do it. Yeah. And when you open up yourself to the possibilities, you become a bit open-minded, and you want to know how. First starts by you recognize, I want to do it. Then you say, how do I do it? Now you go to the next level. Today, I'm going to share with you how you do it. I hope you're here a bit open-minded, wanting to know how to do it. I show you how to do it. You go out there, try it out. Some of it doesn't work, some of it works. You keep on trying it out, customizing to your own needs, and then finally you get to this point where you say, I can do it. I can actually do it. You see some results coming in. I'll show some of the results of some people who have actually said, oh, I can do it. I did it. And you become successful in whatever you want to do. This can apply in different levels, in different domains of our lives, maybe our finances, our health, our spirituality, our social lives, and also your career and job search. And this is what we're here to talk about. So moving on. By the end of this session, I have two main aims. Number one is to show you how to get a job. Some job search tips and tricks that will just blow your mind off, relevant this year, moving forward. And then if we get time, I might take some moments to share with you, how do you stay competitive in the job market? Once you get that job, how do you set yourself apart so that you can continue going up and up and up? So with that, and with our agenda already declared, are you ready? If you're ready, if you're excited, let me know in the comments. Yeah, I like us having a very engaging session, as you might have already noticed. I don't want you to just sit there and just consume this knowledge and just listen and be motivated and leave highly motivated. I want you to engage, because when you engage, you'll be able to retain more, and you'll be able to even take action. So if you're ready, drop in the chat and say, yes, I'm ready. I can see already Ezra in Nigeria saying, yes, they are ready. Thank you very much. Doris Moses saying, yes, I'm ready. I can see Kostek saying, I'm ready. Let's go on YouTube. Thank you very much. I can see Tabitha joining us in Nairobi. Okay. The easiest way, as I told you, if you can find me on YouTube, that will be the best place, because the videos are saved there. I can get the comments straight from there. LinkedIn, I will come to your comments. Yes, I can see Kostek is saying he's ready. Oh, Penina Wainaina, you're saying you're ready. Let me try and refresh on LinkedIn and see what is there. Oh, someone on Facebook. Yes, Charity, Moro, you're ready. Thank you very much. And please note, I'll be asking you to engage. Don't get tired of just saying, yes, you're ready, answering some questions, putting in your questions also. That will be good. Joshua, you're ready. I really appreciate Mercy. I can see also Tabitha saying, yes, I'm ready. There's Khan Pray, you're ready. Oh, Momo, Judith, you're ready. Thank you. Thank you. This is super good, super good. Yeah. And if I can't see your comments, just drop. Let me see what LinkedIn have to say, because most people are actually following on LinkedIn. If you can just go to YouTube and search Daniel Mutuku, you will see that I'm already there live. Yeah. It will be easier. Tabitha, I can see. Okay, Ian, you're saying you're ready on LinkedIn. Violet, you're ready. Tabitha, Mercy, Frederick, Violet, all of you. Thank you. Someone joining is Botswana. That is Boykobo. Thank you. I really appreciate. You're ready to go. Ready to go. So let's get to it. Let's get to it. Let's get to it. Where are we? So number one, we are trying to look at how do you get a job. Yeah, that is where I want to start, and I want to start with some market data. Yeah, from a research that we did, we found out that on average, when a job has been advertised, at this point, on average, it will receive about 450 applications. So there's this company, a random company, even our company, let's assume Career Point, they are looking for an accountant, or they are looking for a teacher, they are looking for a customer care person, they are looking for a bank teller, whichever. We post a job. It is posted today, and it should be applied by next week on Friday. By Friday, on average, we will have about 450 applications. That is how competitive the job market is. And this is just an average figure. Of course, some jobs which are very specific or very specialized, they will get less applications, while others, if it's a very reputable company, the likes of Google, Facebook, banks, Safaricom, Coca-Cola, they will get even over 450. But let's work with the 450, yeah, because that is the average application. And I want to show you how competitive this job market is. Here's the other thing that you need to know about job application. 75% of the applications are not actually qualified for the job. Yeah, this is a big one. This is what I mean. We are looking for a customer care person, right? We will get applications. A bigger chunk of the applications will be people who have no qualification in customer care or have never done customer care before. But because they are looking for a job, they just apply for the job. Is an engineer, they apply. They are an IT person, they apply. They are a teacher, they apply. Oh, I'm a teacher, I can do customer care. I can see receiving calls or something, they apply. Someone who has done public relations, they apply. Someone who, so it's just people throwing applications. So that is bad news in the sense that it's a lot of hard work for the hiring managers to really decide which one is a good application and which one is not. But it is also good news, because if you know how to stand out from these so many applications, chances of you succeeding is very high, because a bigger chunk of the applications are just junk, right? The next data that you need to know is 1%. Out of the 450 people who apply, only 1% are invited for the interview. Yeah, not 2%, 1%. And guess what is 1% of 450? About 5 people get invited for an interview. In other words, they went through like 450. They looked at the 25% that probably these are someone who has a qualification in customer service, or they have worked in customer service before, or they have something to do with customer service certification, and they invite them. They went through, they looked what is kind of person that we want. They got 5, they called them for an interview. And out of the 5 interviews, only 1 person gets a job. And I hope that helps you understand how competitive the market is. And that is why most people will be saying, oh, I've been applying for these jobs and I've never been called for an interview. Probably you are among the 75 where you just applied to tick a box, but you're not qualified for that job. Or you're still qualified, but you did not stand out, because only 5 people got invited for an interview, and probably only one out of 450. So you can see how competitive the job market is. And knowing that, then we need to ask ourselves, how do we position ourselves for success moving forward, right? How do we position ourselves? I want to put out this very strongly and say that sending out more application does not increase your chances of getting a job. Sending out more and more and more job application does not increase your chances of getting a job. It might sound very controversial, because I can tell you so many people who come and tell me, oh, I've applied for so many jobs, 100 jobs in the last 2 weeks, in the last 1 month. The question is, have you been applying to the right positions? So it is not the number of jobs that you're applying that are going, the number, but it is sending out better applications. Sending out better applications. And now if you increase sending out more better applications, that is what is going to increase your chances of getting a job. Does that make sense? Does that make sense? Let me check about you. Does that make sense? If so, drop that in the chat and say, yeah, give me a thumbs up, or say, it makes sense. Or I don't know which is the quickest one you can say. Say, yeah, makes sense, yeah. Brian, thank you very much. I want just to give us some shout out. Chep Koril, that is Luciana, Karibu Sana, Abdullahi from Somalia. You're saying you're ready. Is it making sense for you now? that sending out a high number of applications does not increase your chances of getting a job, but sending out better applications. So let me pull here. Yeah, more than ready and anxiously waiting. Thank you, thank you. Is it making sense? I think that's a question I want to know from you. If it is making sense, if you have started making sense, I like to engage you. I like to have you here so that I don't lose you at some point. Yeah. Moving on then. Yeah, at least there's usually a delay, I think a few seconds or minutes. But at least I can see Penina saying, yeah, it's making sense. It's making sense, right? That is good. That is good. So moving on. Let me say this. What gets you picked? Or better still, I think the question should be, what then does it mean to send out better applications? What does it mean to send out better applications? Any idea? Any idea? What does it mean to send out better applications? If you have been a follower of my content, my videos, my trainings, you must know there are three things that you need. This is three, yeah, not this. Three things that you need, yeah, to be able to make a better application. And if you know them, I would appreciate if you can share in the chat. I'm going to reveal them in a short while. There are three things that you need. I don't know what's up with my fingers today. Yeah? I'm going to do three things. If you know any of them, drop in the chat. I'll be happy to read. If you know what are the three things that are needed for you to make a better application and to be picked for that job. Elisha, you're saying it makes sense. You are on LinkedIn. Luciana, you're ready. Or at least some of you now have seen Barnabas. Thank you. Okay, what are the three things? Apply for job you technically qualified for. Yes, that's a good place to start. Apply for jobs that you're qualified for. And allow me to even go off script here a little bit. I like pulling it in and to respond to Charity that some people ask me, oh, there's this job I've seen. They have this job description. The only thing I don't meet is this criteria is this and this. Should I apply? Here's my advice. If you read a job description and it describes you at least 70%, that means you can do 70% of the task. You meet the 70% of the criteria in terms of the qualification. Go ahead and apply. So don't just kick yourself out because they want someone who with 7 years of experience and I only have 5. They want someone who has a master's and I have a degree. That's the only thing that is. So go ahead and apply. So yeah, apply for jobs that you're qualified for. And I add at least what? 75%. Let me keep on checking. What do you need to be picked? I'm ready for Somalia. Oh, Aiden or Hamdam. Welcome. Ready enjoying the presentation. Thank you very much, Kevin. So here are the three things that you need for you to be picked or to make a better application. Number one, you need the job description. And coming back to her point, Charity's point, the job description is going to guide you. Should I apply or not? Because you should apply for jobs that you're technically qualified for. So you are right, Charity. Yeah. And the next thing would be, when you read the job description, does it describe you 50% or 70%? If yes, then go ahead and apply. And you are applying using a cover letter. So that second thing that you need for you to make a better application is a cover letter and a customized cover letter for that position. And I'll show you how it plays. And the third thing, you need a professional CV. Because this is how it works. The job description allows you to make that judgment. Am I qualified for this position? Yes. The cover letter, its main purpose is to communicate to the employer that you are the right candidate for that position because you have the skills they're looking for, you have the qualification they're looking for, you can come in and help them do the job that they have advertised. And then your CV is robust, all around it, talking about these are the skills that I have. This is me all around. So you need to know who I am and what I'm capable of doing. So hopefully that makes sense. And I'll go step in step just to show you how this is. Date, then Mr. and Mrs. Okay, you are trying to describe the cover letter, right? Hopefully that is what you're trying to do. So moving on, how do they play a part? The first one is understanding the job description. So I just pulled out a job description for a random job. This is for an accountant, and some of the roles of the accountant in this company, if you happen to get a job here, will be to review and establish proper accounting systems, support budget and focusing activities, liaising with internal and external auditors. So you ask yourself, am I an accountant? Am I an auditor? Can I be able to do this? If so, then go ahead and apply. Now, this is where the cover letter comes in. Somewhere in your cover letter, you should have a statement that reads like this: I have the ability to review and establish proper accounting systems. In my previous employment at ABC, I was involved in liaising with internal and external auditors, such that if someone was to, they were looking for someone to do this, and they read this, they're like, oh, this is the person we are looking for. We want someone to establish proper accounting system. This person has done that. We want someone to liaise with internal and external auditors. This person has done that. So it's making, we should hire this person. That is where it starts, with how you customize your cover letter. And that is the main purpose of your cover letter. Your cover letter is not a replica of your CV. No, that is the purpose. And that is why I'm telling you, I want to give you this book guide for free, absolutely free. By the way, if you're interested, go to, I want you to write this down, careerpoint.co.ke/cover letter. careerpoint.co.ke/cover letter. Don't download it now. You can still download it. It is the ultimate guide for 101 sample cover letters that you can be able to use anytime. You can find one for your space or your career, and then always edit and change according to the position that is there. Hopefully that will be of value. Is that okay? Can we go to the next step now? We have understood, we have read the job description, we have seen this is what it fits us. We have written a cover letter specifically telling them that we are the right candidates for that position. Then what do? You attach a professional CV. So that is the next step, attaching a professional CV. And when we're talking about attaching your professional CV, we need to really define what is a professional CV, because most people get lost. I have a CV, but is it yesterday? Yesterday on LinkedIn, I posted what do you call it? A poll asking people, are you confident? How confident are you of your CV being able to help you secure a job? And most people, I think almost 93%, are very confident of their CV. But the question is, have you also applied for jobs and you have not gotten invited for interviews? Why is that so? Probably there's something that is not working. So let's look at what is this that we are calling a professional CV. Now, some things I want to mention. A professional CV is a document that you're using to market yourself. Yeah, think about any organization that, for example, they have a new product or service. They will market on TV, radio, newspaper, brochures, billboards. But you and me don't have the luxury of putting a billboard about ourselves on. So what do we use? We use our CV. And then we need to be very clear. What is it that we are selling when we are sharing our CV out there? We're selling our skills, our capabilities, our qualification, and our experience to the employer. And how you put it across on that document you call the CV is very, very important. Are we together? So this is, there's a research that was done that it takes about 6 seconds for a hiring manager to decide if they're going to go through your CV in details or not. And I want you to pause and ask yourself with this statistic, can your CV pass the 6-second test? If you said it, if someone just looks at it within 6 seconds, will they be enticed enough to read through the whole CV? And remember, the reason why this is important, we talked about how many applications a recruiter will receive. or a hiring manager, and they want to sieve through the CVs as quick as possible so that they can get to the people that they can invite for the interview. 450 CVs, those are a lot to go through. 6 seconds each, decide we go through or not. So ask yourself, does your CV really pass the 6-second test? How do you pass the 6-second test? That is how I'm about to show you. Now, this is a layout of most CVs, and I just used myself as an example. And I want to put you in a position of a hiring manager, right? And I want to ask you a question. If this is the CV that you received and you look through, this guy is called Daniel Motuku, Kenya, male, married, date of birth, ID number, phone number, email address. Within 6 seconds, if you look at this, what can this person do? Are you able to figure out what this person can do? Yeah? And unfortunately, that is how most of our CVs are. Unfortunately, I can't figure out what this person can do. I've shown this in live presentation, and someone says, at least he can, they say he's married, so maybe he can run a family, but we don't know much about that. Yeah. So we don't know much about this. If I give this person benefit of doubt and I scroll down to the CV and I go to the area that is called career objectives. Yeah. And most of you have career objectives. I have picked a sample of career objective from several CVs, probably even from yours. And I'm going to read some of them. And I want you to ask yourself, does the career objective in your CV resemble the ones that I'm about to show you in tone, in style, or even word for word? I am seeking employment with a company where I can grow professionally and personally. Good wordings, but what is the question behind? What can you do? What can this person do when they, as a matter of fact, this is a very selfish statement. The person is saying, I want to, a company where I can grow. They're talking about what they want rather than what the employer is wanting, right? Truth, kindly show the link again. Yes, I'm going to show you the link. Don't worry. I will also post them in the description of the video. So hang on in there. If that is the job description, the career objective, I am seeking employment with a company where I can grow professionally and personally. We can't find out what you're bringing in on board. I seek challenging opportunities where I can fully use my skills for the success of the organization. Again, being selfish, I am seeking. This is what I want. I want to succeed in a stimulus and challenging environment where that will provide me with advancement opportunity. Again, what I want. I want to excel in this field with hard work, persevere. By the way, here's the thing. There's a secret. There's nothing bad by having some career objectives, but putting them on your CV is the wrong thing, because career objectives are focused on you, and that is not what the employer is looking for. So if you have that section in your CV called career objective, go get rid of it. Just delete the whole part. It is not helping you in any way to get a job. But should you have your own career objectives? Yes, you should, but they shouldn't be on your CV. Is that okay? Now, instead of having a career objective, I want you to replace it with a personal branding statement. Imagine you're looking for an employee and you open their CV and the first thing you read is something like this. I am a steadfast, committed, and passionate sales leader with over 4 years relevant experience. I have worked with ABC Company as a sales team leader. I have a proven track of meeting and surpassing targets. In addition, I am an intuitive and attentive listener, readily uncovers customer needs to offer viable and enticing product solution. If you were looking for a salesperson or a sales team leader or a sales manager, would you consider this person? Definitely. As a matter of fact, if I am the person reading this, I'll just go straight to the referees. Look at this company where he used to meet and surpass target. Call the referee. If they confirm, this guy has the job. It's just calling him for an interview for them to come and confirm that they are the person that they were described in that CV. Does that make sense? Does it make sense? Yeah. So that is what I want. Oh, I'm looking at the comments. I like Dorcas from Naivasha. Thank you very much for joining us. By the way, Naivasha is my hometown. Yeah, so I was there over for Christmas. So Naivasha, where in Naivasha? Mainly Naivasha town. Yeah, place called Gastine. If you're in Naivasha, you know Gastine. That is where my parents are. That is where I go visit over. What if you are looking for a customer service representative? What should be the career objective, sir? Okay, good. So first of all, to answer your question, but feel free to drop your questions in the comments. Yeah, I'll be able to pick them. If you're on LinkedIn, I might not be able to get to the comments in good time. So I would ask you just go to YouTube. By the way, it's easier. Let me post that in on YouTube. By the way, I didn't think about it. Let me go to LinkedIn. I will put it on a post so that it's easy for you to just click on LinkedIn, go to you on YouTube, and then when you follow on YouTube, make sure you subscribe. Yeah, subscribe and then get to post your question. If you have a question, it's easy for me to pick it from the comments. So to answer, Chidzma Eza, your question, yeah. What if you are looking for a customer service? What would be the career objective? Number one, you don't need a career objective. Go get rid of it, because career objective is for you. You know where you want to go. So I would ask you to replace it with a personal branding statement that talks about your capability as a customer service representative. Yeah. So it would be something like, yes, I am a diligent, hardworking customer service representative. Having worked for how many years have you worked? Or how much experience do you have? What are some of the key skills? I'm a good communicator. I'm able to resolve customers' needs and something of that sort. So that is just off on top of my head. But remember, it should be very customized, because let me tell you this. Let me try go back to this presentation and tell you this. You see all these statements here. All these statements. Let me try to bring it closer. Yeah. These statements, you can copy and paste it on someone else's CV and it will work. I can pick the first one and put it on my CV and someone will say, yeah, you are seeking employment with a company where you can grow professionally and personally. But when you look at this statement here, you can't copy and paste it on somebody else's CV. This is very customized to this person with the kind of skills. You probably haven't worked at the ABC company. You don't have 4 years of experience. You are not meeting and surpassing target. So a personal branding statement is very, very customized to you and your experience and your skills. Did that make sense? Eze Chidinma. I do really have problems pronouncing the words, yeah? But did it make sense? If it did, let me know. Say, yes, it made sense. Or you can easily contact me. I can help you write a professional CV. Hang on in there. I'll give you an opportunity to join me, yeah? Absolutely right, sir. Okay, thank you very much. I get it. Waidera joining us all the way in Mombasa. Good to have you. Good to have you. So if you have any question, make sure you drop it in the chat, yeah? And if it's making sense, adding value. And that is why, actually now, this is where I want to invite you to send us your CV for a free review. We have a free review service, free CV review service. And what you do, just write that down, careerpoint.co.ke/CV review. If you're on YouTube, you will find the link already is in the description of the video. I don't want you to do it now. You can do it after this session. We should close in the next, how many minutes? We have about, 20 minutes. You submit your CV, we'll look at it, we'll give you feedback, add this, remove this, this is what is working, this is not working. And if you would want us to write for you a professional CV, then we'll tell you, this is how much it will cost for your case, you can pay, and we write it for you. But you can still go ahead and use the review for yourself. Yeah, is that okay? Let me see if there's any more question before I proceed. Oh yeah, you're saying it's making sense. You got it. Thank you very much. So submit your CV. Just write that down. You will submit your CV later on for review. Are we together? And let me just say this. I am not saying this because it sounds good theoretically. It's because we have helped people and teachers work. Look at this email we got from Brian. He says, I'm grateful for your service and I would like to give you feedback. The CV helped me get 5 interviews. So with the right CV, selling you well, this gentleman, Brian, got 5 interviews. 3 finance assistant position, and 2 finance officer position. Lucky enough, I managed to secure finance officer job, which I'm starting in January. Yay! Attach by the JD to update my CV for the new position. So it worked for Brian. It can equally work for you. I like this one. This is short to the point. A guy called James, he told me, yes, I have been invited twice and secured a job. So the guy went for already with a CV, with a new CV we did for him, went to 2 interviews, and he had secured a job. And the next thing I also want to say, for you to position yourself for a job, is having your LinkedIn profile guide optimized for jobs. You know, when it comes to LinkedIn is one of the powerful platforms. And that is why I like the fact that people are following us on LinkedIn, yes, but sometimes it's usually a challenge for just this live broadcast, but you can be able to get a job on LinkedIn. If you optimize your LinkedIn very well, jobs will be looking for you rather than you looking for the jobs. Yes, it has happened. I have guided some people. Look at this. This is an email I got from a gentleman called Shisalim. He told me, hey, Daniel, I would like to thank you for your LinkedIn profile guide service. After your guidance on how to make my LinkedIn account look more professional, I have now been approached by a potential employer, and I am due for an interview on Wednesday next week. Needless to say, he got the job. He wasn't looking for the job, but because his LinkedIn profile was well aligned, they approached them, went for an interview, he got a job. Here's another comment. By the way, I had nothing to do with this. I just saw this and I asked for permission. She said you can use it. Rosalind said, I posted my very first LinkedIn post to market myself for a job. I wasn't really sure whether I would eventually have a positive outcome from this, but I kept my head up high. Got called for an interview, got called for interviews almost every day last week, and this yielded me a job. Yeah, guys, I have a job now. And this is just a post straight from LinkedIn. This shows you the power of LinkedIn. So I want to pause here and say, if you do a good job in terms of your CV, your cover letter, your LinkedIn, you'll get invited for an interview. And it really disappoints me when I see people who have really done a lot of work pre the interview, and then they are called for an interview and they do a very bad job. They actually lose the job during the interview, not because they are not qualified, not because they can't do the job. It's because they did a poor job when it came to the interview. And so by the time you're being called for an interview, I want to tell you, you're 50% there. You've already gotten the job 50%. Is only when you go for an interview, if that makes them feel like this is the right person to join us or not. Is it the same person we saw on paper as in real person? And when you go for an interview, there are certain questions that you will expect to be asked. Yeah. But here are some quick tips I want to share with you. Number 1, dress appropriately. If possible, most of the time, go with a suit. Go well dressed with a suit. Yeah. But it depends with the job. We are in a WhatsApp group. Actually, there's but if you want to join, we have a WhatsApp group for jobs, interview coaching, and all that. So today I asked the question: if you were to go for an interview, how would you dress? And most people, of course, I don't know if I can see the polls right here, but I would want to share. Okay. Yes. I can see people saying they will go with a formal suit. None is talking about business casual, smart casual, and others. It depends. And I think somebody said it depends with the interview. I asked you, what if it's an engineering job? It's an office job. They will put on an uniform suit. If it's a field work, they will go casual and something of that sort. But I would say dress appropriately. Arrive on time. When I'm doing interviews, even if a candidate is super qualified for a position and they come in late, they have lost the job. There is no need for them even to do the interview. So always plan to arrive early in an interview. Body language, your body speaks more than sometimes even the words that you use. Learn how to use your body language appropriately. Expect the unexpected in terms of the questions that you're going to be asked. And never, and I repeat, never, when it gets to an interview and ask, do you have any question for us? Never say no. I've done a ton of videos in the interview in terms of what kind of questions to ask. There's another video, 10 smart questions to ask in an interview. Search it in my channel, YouTube channel, you will see it. Body language, I've talked about how you can position your body language for you to look more confident and actually create that perception of you being very competent in your job. Yeah, that's there. So all this you can be able to get them. And at that point, I want to pause and ask if we have some questions. But before even I go to the questions, because I can see some comments here. I need to remove these comments sometimes daily. Oh, Victor Nku saying, hi, how are you? They sometimes distract me. Yeah? Question, do we really need a personal branding statement? I'm pausing and smiling and asking, what do you think? If a career objective is not working for you, okay, it does not necessarily need to have that title, personal branding statement. On our series, you can write and say personal summary or professional profile. This is my profile. This is my summary. But yes, you need to have it because that is where the employer is spending the first 6 seconds. Remember, we talked about for them to decide if they're going to read through or not is the first 6 seconds. And if the career objective is not pulling them in with the 6 seconds, why not use a personal branding statement? Does that make sense? Good one. What about a red tie? I know there is that perception of red tie being like something to portray power and all that. But I say, if it fits with your outfit, go ahead and put on the red tie. Don't feel as if you're going out there to intimidate someone. Okay, go do it. But if it doesn't fit with your outfit, use another color. Or does it make you feel more confident? By the way, that's the other thing. Does it make you feel more confident? Or does it make you feel as if you're not doing a good job? Do something that is going to make you feel good, confident, comfortable, and go to the thing. Is that okay? Very well, very well. I can see another question here. Can you also advise on professional certification for different categories, e.g. accounting, finance, apart from CPAs and CFA? Okay. I'm not so sure what you'd want me to advise, if there are others for you to take, or are the ones that you have mentioned good or bad? I don't know. But I would say this, professional certifications are normally good for you to continue for personal development or professional development in your field. And it is dependent on the different industries, what works where. So probably you might ask, is there what works for me in the finance or accounting sector? Get a mentor, get a coach, have someone who has gone before you and ask them what would work best, or the people that you look up to and you admire, what have they done? They can advise you specifically in that category. Yeah? But I would say get a coach, get a mentor that would still work for your specific case. Allow me to just say this, transition and say, this is an email that came in last month. Yeah. And this is a gentleman called Achiri, all the way in Cameroon. He said, hey, Daniel, I'm very happy because after following you for like 6 months on how to write a CV and how to answer questions in an interview, I was blessed with a job in a microfinance. May God continue to bless you, from Cameroon. And I can tell you, I have helped people. This is just one of them. There are certain comments that you have also seen. I've really been able to help people, and I know what really works. And I want to invite you to also be a person who can send such an email next time, so that I can share with people and show them that, yeah, this is someone who joined me on a live conversation and they got value out of what I was sharing. So we have different CV writing packages. And when you send your CV for review, we will give you the feedback and tell you, add this, remove this, do all that. But if you want us as the experts to write for the CV for you, we have what we call the basic package. And with the basic package, you get a CV and sample cover letters. Because remember, cover letters are very customized for the position. And the price ranges between 1,000, that is Kenya shillings, all the way to 3,000 Kenya shillings. If you are outside Kenya, I know you're wondering, how much is that? Probably in US dollars, just divide by 100, yeah? Say this one is about $10 to about $30. If you go for the standard, you will be able to, yeah, hopefully you can see my cursor. Can you see my cursor? I don't know. Standard, you get professional CV writing, cover letter, and LinkedIn profile guide. The cost ranges, again, around 2,000 to 6,000 Kenya shillings, or $20 to about $60. And the advanced, you get all these services: professional CV writing, sample cover letter, LinkedIn profile guide, and online interview coaching, ranging between 3,000 to 6,000, depending on how much work we need to do on your CV. And also, is your CV already much better? How many years of experience? There are several things that come into place. But in your case, if you send your CV, will tell you this is how much it will cost. But you can still be able to use the feedback that we give you to proceed. I'll also say this. Oh, here are more comments. Look at this email we got from Stanley saying, "You have helped me secure a job in 2 weeks. I have no better words to say. Thanks so much. I knew about you at the right time. I don't regret what I spent for CV review. Kudos." There's someone who got value from what they paid for. Would you be the next person who wants this? So submit your CV for review, but if you want us to write for you, it's important. This is a long one, but I like bringing it here because it's, and I want you to almost read with me. I don't know if it can get bigger. Yeah. So this is a gentleman called Lawrence. He says, "I'm happy to inform you that after you guys reviewed my resume, I received 3 different calls for interviews within a span of 24 hours. Within a span of 1 week, I attended all the interviews, and fortunate enough, I secured all the 3 jobs. This was after a pregnant search for a job for 1 whole year. I only had the difficult task choosing which one to go for, but eventually I opted for one and politely and professionally declined the other 2. Thanks a great deal, and please convey my gratitude to the entire team. Yours sincerely, Lawrence." Would you want to be the next person sending me such an email with such kind of testimonial? 3 jobs within a span of 24 hours, and he got all the 3 jobs. So here's an opportunity for you. By the way, when you pay the money, if you don't get exactly what I've said you will get, there's a 100% money back guarantee. You pay for a CV, cover letter, LinkedIn, you don't get it, ask it, no question asked, you will get your money back. That is how confident we are in terms of the value and the services that we are offering. So that is what we have said you need to get picked: the CV, the job description, cover letter, and that is what we are coming in to help you. So I have a special offer for you who are here with me live. I want to give you now, instead of telling you the range of the prices, I want you to give you all the 4 services at only Kenya shillings 2,024 shillings, because we are in 2024. That's how crazy I just decided. Yeah. So if you want to get this service, and this is a special offer for only people who are here with me live. If you do it tomorrow, if you're watching the replay, I'm sorry, but you can drop me an email, but I can see what I can do. But if you're here with me live, go ahead and make payment. Go to Lipa na M-Pesa, buy goods and services. The till number is 7157. Make a payment of 2,024 shillings. By the way, don't add, don't remove, because that is how I will know that you are here with me live. And you'll be able to get the services of CV, a professional CV, irrespective of which level you are in. Cover letter, LinkedIn profile, and interview coaching. All that for only 2,024 shillings. I want to believe that the till number is somewhere here. I can be able to check it. Yeah. So you make the payment. Let me know in the chat that you have made the payment. I'll confirm. I'll check. I think I'm in the office. I can check, right? So that is the offer that I have for you. Charity, you're saying, can you pay later? Now that I've seen your name, Charity, when, later, what time? At least pay it within today. No, I'll give you grace period. Today is Saturday, yeah? I'll give you today and tomorrow. As long as I see the name Charity Moirore, yeah? I'll confirm. If you're in Bangladesh, that means it will only be $20, 20 US dollars. I'll give you a link where you can pay through PayPal, yeah? So drop me an email. By the way, let me just put in my email here. Where's my email address? Give me drop me an email right there, and I'll be able to get to you. So let me try and answer some questions. Oh, I saw some questions here coming here. Charity, if you want to look for a grant management, what can you, where can you get it? Okay, a job in grant management, I can help you. I've worked with people, especially in these financial places. What do you call them? investment banking and all that. So Charity, I can see by the time you said me, confirm in the chat when are you going to make the payment so that we can agree, and then I'll help you even get these jobs. That's okay. Dorcas H, with certificate of installation technology, can I get a good job? What do you think? Yes, you can. By the way, let me tell you this. If no one has ever told you, or even no one has told you today or this year, I believe in you. I believe in your ability to getting a good job, irrespective of which course you have done, which certificate you have. It's a degree, it's a diploma, it's a whatever it is. It is knowing where to look for these jobs. It's that by you being fully convicted to, hey, Dorcas, now this gets me fired up. That is why I want to come close and I want you to see and I want to look straight into your eye and tell you, I believe in you and I believe you can get a good job. You start by believing in yourself. You start by believing that what I have done is of value to someone else. Because what happens in the job market, it is you being someone of value and giving that value to someone else. And then they say, yo, this is something that I can find value in. And in that exchange of value, they pay you. Yeah. So if you think as yourself as someone who is valuable, someone with valuable skills, and you're able to give it to someone, and is there a market for technology installation? Whatever that is, I don't know much about it. Is there a market for it? Are there people who are doing that job? Is it something that people will pay value for that? If so, yes, you can. Yes, you can. And I want to help you. Dorcas, I want to help you from Naivasha, my home place. Here's my email. Drop me your CV. Send me your CV. Or better still, I wish I can be able to put the link on how you can join. Oh, when you submit your CV for review, you will get a link where you can join our WhatsApp community. And let's have a one-on-one conversation with you. Is that of value, Dorcas? If so, let me know in the chat. Yeah? That's, I sometimes, yeah, I need to go close. Let me put that up here so that the till number is 715732. Make the payment. Allow me to pick the till number to confirm yes. If you pay, check it out. Yeah. Yeah, the phone is right here. So I'll just confirm, yeah. Just a minute. Okay, correct. I have already received from Milka Ongoso, yeah, 2024. You get yourself the advanced package. If you're there, make the payment. I'm here reading them through. The question here was, how can a good CV be drafted to attract employers? That's what I'm giving you an opportunity to do. Richard, yeah? Send us your CV for a free review or just pay the 2,024 shillings. I will make the CV for you and make it very attractive. Is that okay? But you can also use the review that we are giving you. What kindly elaborate the difference between a CV and a modern CV? CV and a modern CV. I don't know if there's a difference between the two. What do you mean by modern? Probably it is the latest way of writing a CV. And here at Career Point Solutions, we have been writing professional CVs since 2013. Yeah, this is our 11th year. We started in Career Point as a business, started 2011. So 2013, we started doing professional CVs. We have done research. We know, right, currently we have the latest modern CV, ATS compliant. Those are the kind of the CVs that we write. So if you're there, you want to take advantage, we can write one for you. You can hear the message ringing here. So let me read the name. Yeah, it's a phone live. It's only that I can't show you the numbers. Another 224 coming in from Sharon Otiambo Oboyo. Good job. Got it. Yeah. Richard, take advantage of that. Pay that. This is you'll never get it at this price anywhere. I can tell you the truth. Kindly elaborate the difference between a CV and I think I've answered this question. Yeah. You can hear another message. Let me see who is that. And these are people who are here live. So 224, Judith Mwekali Momo. Got it. Thank you very much. We'll just communicate. I'll show you my email. Send me your CV and a day. Oh, you said you will pay later. Okay, let me get back to you. Did you confirm what time? You're in Bangladesh? drop me an email. I'll send you a link via PayPal. Yeah, I will pay next week. Probably next week we'll not have the offer, but you can still send your CV. We'll tell you the prices. If it comes next week, you can make the payments, the right payments, the ones that we will tell you. If you're in Lusaka, oh, I should have put, next time I do the training, I'll put the link for PayPal. You can pay, but for now, if you're in Lusaka, just drop me an email. Say you are here with me live. I can send you a link. For your case, it's just divide by 100. That will be $20, 20.24, yeah, dollars. Or we can just make it $20. Can I replace the objective with the professional summary? Yes, you can. Yes, you can. As long as it's summarizing you and it is captivating, it's talking about your skills. You know, most people have their CVs as a documentation of where they have worked, where they have gone to school, which is just facts and figures. And hopefully the personal summary, professional summary, is not just facts and figures. It is something captivating and attractive, right? Okay, another question coming. Can you give someone a guide on how to write a CV? Yes, I have done tons and tons of videos on how to write a CV. By the way, the most popular video on my channel, go to YouTube, Daniel Mutuku. The most popular video is how to write a CV. Though I did another one towards the end of last year, it's called how to write the updated way of writing a CV in 2024. Please look at it. Is that okay? Okay, someone else has paid. Where are we? Okay, they're still coming. Keep them coming, keep them coming. Only 2,400, 2024. The till number is 715732. Okay, let me, I don't know if that will make it easy. I think that will. Okay, thanks for the presentation, Kevin. Okay, good to go. But they don't go. I still have 3 things I want to share with you as I answer the question. Can I get a job as a teacher even though I don't have education degree in that field, but I have experience? Yes, you can. Yes, you can. Let me start there. You can. But it depends also with the regulations. I don't know if you're in Kenya. Are you the one who said you're in South Africa? Or anyway, I know in Kenya, right now for you to work as a teacher, you must be registered by TSC, that is Teacher Service Commission. And for you to be registered by Teacher Service Commission, you must do education. And that means you might not really get employed in the mainstream education or schools, but for private, even private, they're expected to be registered. But it's possible. Look at what are the requirements in your country. And if you're really passionate about it, I can tell you, then why not make it as a goal for you to get that accreditation or do something in education for you to get the TSC number or whatever qualification is it for you to get in education. If something you're passionate about, you have experience in, you have seen something that is fulfilling you, then go ahead and make that the thing. Is that okay? Highly kindly share the till number. The till number, okay. Actually, I should put it somewhere here. Is it somewhere? Let me do this. The till number, it's buy goods and services. Till number is 715732. And let me make sure it says it's till number. Can you write it very quickly? It's a till number 715732. By the time I finish this broadcast, okay, someone else, what is the name? Okay, just a minute. Oh, that is Ann Kemunto. Ann Kemunto. Thank you very much. We have already received. So these are people that I want to help, and I can see you're coming in. Let me see. Yeah, you have said you have paid. Judith Mumo, I've already received yours. Yeah. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Let me go through the comments. I don't want to leave anyone. Hi, Messio. Thank you very much for joining me. This is one of my students. Good to see you. Zam, I put the till number there. Yeah, you have seen it. Good. Oh, good to see you. Can someone with a diploma in education qualify for UN job and specific? Yes, you can. Yes, you can. It depends with what position it is and what qualification they are looking for. I have done our other training, how to get a job with the UN, even without a degree or master's. But at some point, for you to go up higher and higher, you might need one. but there are job categories that will still accept you. Is that okay, Kevin? Okay, good to see you. Good to see you. Tell them to join me on the live broadcast. I really appreciate. Okay, well noted. Thanks, Daniel. Okay, these are older comments. I think they're good. If you're on LinkedIn, probably I will not get to you. Hello, Daniel. Kindly, can I search for a job opportunity experience in team? Kindly, how do I get my dream job? Tabitha, I can help you. Drop me your CV. You have my email address. Or it's not the email address. That is the till number. By the way, take advantage of this. We can sort about the CV later on, but I can help you. Take advantage, get up the CV, professional CV, sample cover letter, LinkedIn profile guide, interview coaching. With this, you have seen the testimonials of the people who have gotten, yeah? So, got it. Charity, you're saying, can I pay for that instead? Daughter, can I pay for my daughter instead of myself? You're quite selfless. Charity, yes. Pay one for yourself or for your daughter, whichever, and get one free. If you're able to do it, tell me today. I'll give you that offer. 2,024 shillings for 2 CVs. I'm here live. I'll hold myself accountable. Yeah. And I think that is it. That is it. Noted, Daniel, be blessed. Apparently, I wish to pay Sunday evening. Maureen, give me your official name. Yes, you will get it. So I need to note those people who will be. So we have Charity. That was Charity Moirori. Segwe Maureen. You have said by Sunday evening, yeah? Sunday tomorrow, which is 7th, yeah? I'll keep you accountable. It goes past that, you can't pay that. Can I pay by end of today? What's the deadline offer? Okay, Doris, I'm giving you end of today, yeah? So this is Doris. Moshe. End of today, that is at least by midnight. Is it that good enough? If you have that extension, let me know, but it can only go until Sunday. But for you, it's midnight, yeah? I think that is it. I think I've gone through all the comments that I could. If you're on LinkedIn, probably I might not get to you. I don't want to also take so much time. Allow me to extend 5 minutes and say this. People who get the information and do nothing. We have 2 types of people. And I want to tell you this. Charity, you're saying, wow, yeah, I'm giving you that offer. I really appreciate it. Let me remove this for now. When I share this information, there are 2 types of people. There are those people who get the information and do nothing. And guess what happens to them? When they do nothing, as you can see, we have several people who are live and they have done nothing. What will happen to them? Nothing will happen to them. For things to change, you have to change. For things to get better, you have to get better. There is no change that is going to happen. You're going to continue doing the same thing, applying for jobs, not getting any response, and wondering why is this not working for me? And you end up in what you call despondency. And this is the most, I would say, one of the bad situations to find yourself in. A state of low spirit caused by loss of hope and courage. It is so many people I have seen who have lost the courage, the confidence, because they feel like they can't get a job. They have been applying. How many stories have you heard of graduates who are going back to the village to rear chicken? And there's nothing bad with rearing chicken, by the way. But it's that level where they have given up. Low spirit, no hope, no courage. I saw the other day of someone who wants to tear their master's degree and all that because it's not helping them get anything. And it's because probably they did get some information like this and taken action, right? So I want you to take action today. And what will happen to you if you take action? I can tell you this. Number 1, you'll be able to get a good job. That is something I can assure you. A good job, of course, comes with better pay. With better pay, you become more valuable. You learn how to continue developing yourself. You earn extra because you have more skills. You're more valuable. You develop further, and I can assure you to get the jobs. So, which type are you? That person who takes action or that person who gave it up? Allow me to see. As you type, are you a person who takes action or someone who gives it up? Yeah, let me know. This is Doris. Thanks a lot. Definitely we do. Today, so we have end of today, Doris, 2024, yeah? Only that. Let me look at LinkedIn. I think I had seen some comments here. And I think that is it for me. I really appreciate you joining me this evening for the learning. I have posted again. That is what you're getting from this session. Only those people who are able to pay live. I've gotten a few, like, yes, who have paid. I really appreciate. I want you to take action right now. Oh, Richard, you're the kind of people who take action. Yeah, that's the kind of person I really appreciate. Take action. Just take advantage of this free CV writing offer. 2,024 shillings. Just because we're in 2024. Just because we're in 2024. That's how generous I am. Yeah. And because I want to help you. And I want you, Richard, to be the person who will come here to testify. Yeah. I'll be posting your testimonial next week or next month or whichever time it is. Be that person who takes action. Any more question? Let me pull any other question. Okay, any question? Let me see. I don't want to leave anybody hanging. Tabitha, you asked what kind of opportunity? Oh, I think I read that. What are diploma? Oh, this is Elijah in LinkedIn. What of diploma in biomedical engineering? Can I get a good job or related one? I'll still say the same. Yes, you can get. Yes, you can get. It starts by you believing in yourself. And then once you believe in yourself, you can now get help. Start now being open-minded. Where can I get help? I'm a coach. I'm a career coach. I can help you. I can coach you through the process. But that is where it starts. Is that okay? Thank you. Please share the email address again. So if you have made the payment, drop me an email and say that you had already paid. This is my email, not that one. I want you to use this one. Daniel@careerpoint.co.ke. And I think I've answered all the questions. I've responded to as many as I can. I really appreciate all of you. Add me to the WhatsApp group. That is Amosi Museno. For you to join the WhatsApp group, submit your CV for a free review. You will get a link that will be sent to you to join the WhatsApp group. Is that okay? Hopefully, let me show you where you can submit your CV for a free review there. The next page, you will get a link to join the WhatsApp group. Yeah, so that is how you show you're committed. So we start there. Any other question? Oh, joining in Nairobi. What about field work? What do you wear? Oh, that was the question. If you're doing field work, what do you wear? What would be appropriate in your case? Yeah, what is appropriate? But most of the time, I'd say you can't go wrong with a suit. You can't go wrong with a suit because you're going to the office. But if you're going for field work, you can dress appropriately for field work. Is that okay? I think that is it. Ladies and gentlemen, I really appreciate. I think that has been my time. I've already gone overboard with about 9 minutes. Thank you for taking time to join me. And for those who have taken the action, I really appreciate. We'll be able to maybe see you more often. If you're in the group, you'll be able to know when we are having all these sessions. But I'll also say, when you go to YouTube, just subscribe and press the bell button so that you can be notified when I'm having such training or videos or whatever is there. Is that okay? And until next time, I'm out. I'm really grateful. I'm happy. I'm happy to have you, to serve you. And each one of you who's here, as I always say, I believe in you and I believe in your ability to reach your dreams, your career dreams, to live to your full potential. And I'm here to guide you. Until next time, I'm out. Bye-bye. Have a nice one.